Welcome to Module 21, the last module. We're going to talk about listing SEO, and I can't wait to dive in. Remember that disclosure, I'm not a licensed attorney, an accountant, financial advisor, broker, or any other licensed individual. Even if I have a license, I'm not acting in that capacity. Therefore, I will not discuss or provide any specific counsel, advice, or instruction that would apply to specific individuals. This presentation is intended to be general information. I recommend you engage the services of professionals in making decisions that have legal impact, especially financial decisions. Okay, we're talking about SEO, which is Search Engine Optimization.
Search engine
optimization. I knew I messed up. Okay, edit that out. I will try this slide again. Okay, this section is going to be about search engine optimization. And this is really a place in which Home Havens has been able to be an industry leader and something that sets us apart from individuals just doing this and from other management companies. So I'm spilling the beans, sharing my secrets to finish off this class, and I'm going to show you how we've been able to rank number one in the search results for several different cities. These are the steps that we take. It gets technical. These are the things you need to do. Every single day, we go into every single one of our calendars and we block a day, and then 2 seconds later, we unblock that day on our calendar. So Airbnb likes to see that you're frequently in your account and that your calendar is seeing a lot of movement because it shows that you're an active, responsive host. So even if your calendar is accurate and all the days you can host are open and all the ones you can't are closed, go in there, block one, unblock one. Every single day will make a massive difference. Regularly change your cover photo. This isn't a daily thing, but I would say maybe a weekly, monthly thing. Even if you have a photo you really like and when you like a little bit less, change it for a day, change it back. Changing the cover photo again shows that you are regularly engaging, and that's what Airbnb wants to reward. So Airbnb has such a thing called superhosts. Superhosts are a handful of criteria, but the hardest one to attain is a rating of 4.8 and higher. But everyone loves to throw around superhosts as this really valuable thing, but it doesn't actually rank you any higher in the search results. It doesn't give you any more visibility, any more money-making opportunity.
It's just a comfort thing.
It's a comfort thing. It's a title.
Yeah.
It's a title. But you can outrank superhosts by using SEO. And I've done it. That's why I'm saying you can do it, because I've done it. So regularly change that cover photo. Change your prices regularly. If you are using a pricing software, this is done automatically for you in your sleep. We like pricelabs.co, and that link is in some of their modules as well. Not compensated, we just love them. Use promotions. So promotions are available within your calendar. So if you click on the calendar for your listing on the right side, you'll see offer a promotion. Airbnb, anything that's new with Airbnb, they're going to reward you for using their system. So promotions offers discounts and special marketing for specific dates. So you'll want to use promotions as they come available to you because it helps you to rank higher. It gives you that little slash bar where it says it was $100 a night, now it's $80 a night. And that's powerful to you in a marketing standpoint. It gets you in emails they send out to people who have been looking on Airbnb for their vacation but haven't booked yet. This one's tough to do without software, but respond to your guests in under a minute. And again, we talked about that. If you have 10 properties, you're seeing 600 plus messages go out a week, which you need software to do that. And to be able to respond in under a minute, you definitely need software to do that. We love smartbnb.io. They're our favorite as far as that goes. They're the only software I've used for messaging that actually works and get great reviews. So a lot of the specifics that help you rank better are just specifics of good hosts, and super hosts are most typically good hosts. So as far as the correlation there, that's how that works out. If you're looking for really granular level of SEO and more information on this, reach out to, or do you not even reach out, Optimize Your B&B is a book. It was written, and he also has a website, really good in-depth as far as like what shows best in rankings, all of the things that go into rankings. So if you want to get super technical, I would suggest that book. So this is an example of a property of ours. We're the first one on the screen, Comfort in Eden. Eden is a city. It's a mountain ski town in the winter, and it has a big lake and a big boating environment in the summer. In Utah, this is one of our properties, and we have been ranked number 1 every time that anyone has ever searched it that I know in the last 2 years using these tactics. So here's an example for you. Again, remember, we don't really rent for $39 a night. There's a random Thursday in November, I'm sure, that's $39 a night, where our average is closer to $100 on this. So it's got kind of a little bit on the top, but I will read it to you. There are many superhosts towards the top of the search because, well, they're superhosts and they are delivering excellent service to their guests, and they're making Airbnb plenty of money. And that's Airbnb's goal, is to make money just like yours. And so they're going to reward those who are making the money. It makes sense when you really break it down. Things you can do to rank high. I've broken them down for you. Have a catchy title. Don't ever include numbers. You are not... Now this is funny. This is a city in Utah. It's called Hurricane. It's spelled hurricane. So we got some good country folk in Hurricane. I've owned properties in Hurricane. It's great. Never include numbers. You're not Hurricane Rental 1. No, come up with a cute title. Don't lie though. Don't say it's a mansion if it's not. Don't say that it's a gazebo. Don't, just describe it accurately, and don't lie, and make it sound good. Yeah, you can accentuate things. So a small green area in your backyard could be a garden. So I don't think that one's overdoing it too much. That was a good example of, if you have a pretty backyard, call it a garden. If you don't, then don't mention anything about a garden. Update your listing regularly. So constantly be thinking about your message and how to make it better. Your marketing message. Update those listings. If you have an event coming up that everyone's looking for. Here in Utah, we have the Sundance Film Festival. Say perfect for Sundance. Top your listing. Change your title for that period. Anything you can do to go above and beyond. For the most part, Airbnb as a platform will reward you for that. Gets you more bookings in a search and a boost in the search bar. Repeatedly changing or tweaking will never hurt your search ranking. Some say it doesn't help. From my personal experience, it totally does. So, and again, some of this is digging into Airbnb's proprietary algorithm, and we can never see that 100%, but I'm telling you from my experience. Change the content of the listing, not just the pricing. So change what it's called. Change your favorite restaurants nearby. Always try to be as helpful as possible, and it's a lot of work. Fill out every stinking field. That's what that top line says. Airbnb rewards those who fill out every field. And there's so many additional fields, like additional services near your property. Fill it out. You only have to fill it out once. You have to tweak it occasionally, but you don't have to tweak all of the fields occasionally. Fill it out once, and the algorithm will reward you for it. Use your reviews to tailor what's in your listing. We had property in Hurricane, had a loft, and the loft was about 4.5 feet tall. It really was not my favorite thing. It's hard to get up there. It's hard to crawl around. We had beds in the loft. Every review said my kids loved the loft. We would stay here again. So what's going in my title? Loft.
I love it.
With a loft. Loft for the kiddos.
It's a bonus.
It's a bonus. So the things that people love, put that more prominently in your listing once you've run your unit for a little bit. Respond quickly. Respond 100% to everybody that messages you with a question. Respond to them. Respond within the first hour. Software helps you do this. Update your calendar daily. We talked about this a little bit earlier. This means your pricing. This means your dates. If you bump that calendar, that's what we say, bump the listing. That means you block a day and unblock a day immediately. It plays a huge impact. If you are booking on multiple platforms, you'll probably be getting about an inquiry a day, which means you might not have to do that bumping the listing daily. Off seasons, you should, where you're not getting that regularly. But if you're getting about a booking a day, additionally bumping your calendar won't have as big of an impact. So I'm just trying to save you a little bit of time here. Enable instant book. So this is a huge thing. Airbnb will definitely lower your search results if you don't have instant book on. Instant book allows people, and you can edit it a little bit as to which requirements apply specifically to your property. Instant book allows you, Mitch, to go straight on the app and book a place without requesting or asking questions first. Depending on the host, you might need to have your ID already verified, which we talked about the importance of. Right. You might need to have good reviews in the past. Whatever the qualifications are, you want to enable instant book on because it makes a big difference.
That makes sense. Making it easy for the customers.
Post to social media. So cross-link your listings. Your link, the Airbnb link, Airbnb crawls the web for your link. If they see it more than once, they reward you for it because you're giving them extra press. If you're posting about your unit on your Facebook page, even just once, ever, it's additional press, and Airbnb rewards that in the algorithm for the search results. And Airbnb kind of scares me in this way. I mean, this is like crazy conspiracy theory stuff, but they're doing it, and that's amazing, the power of big data.
Yeah.
If you have friends in common, so if I'm going to book your unit, Mitch, and we're friends on Facebook, your unit will pull higher in my search results. Isn't that crazy?
That's cool.
Yeah, it's super cool, but it's linking people. The more similar you are to the units listed, the more likely you're going to book. And the more likely Airbnb is going to make money.
Right.
Why not?
Which in turn makes us money.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, it goes down to that granular. Get better reviews. And again, that's not super easy to do. Follow the steps in the reviews module. Photography, there's a whole module in that. Have great low quality images. So if your resolution isn't great, Airbnb will move you down in the listings. Your price, have a good price. Airbnb actually prices per bed. So even if people aren't using it, throw your mattress in the closet if you feel like it would be an advantage to you. I mean, there's a billion things you can do to make your unit better. But adding a bed takes your average per bed down. So 2 twin beds over a queen or a king actually helps you on your listing. So instead of only throwing kings, maybe throw a couple twins in there. Throw different configurations in. Because they actually price per bed. That's one of the things they do. And again, these are very minute. This is the reason that this is the pro level end of the course here.
And there's the balance there as well.
Yes.
You can't put all twins in.
Oh, no.
In the master bedroom, put a king or a queen in there.
Yes.
But because you're going to get the people not booking your place because you're not accommodating them, you're trying to,
Yeah.
So there's that balance, but that's a really good point.
It's a good thing to know. Show the widest range of nights available. So if they can book a single night or they can book 29 nights, that's going to come up in a bigger range because a lot of people select their dates because they know their dates of travel. They already have their flights. People book flights first or plan their drive, time off. And then they look for accommodation. So if they know the dates they're staying already, if you're only allowing people to stay either for 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, 7 days, or 8 days, you're missing everyone that wants to stay for 2 days. So even though you ideally want people to stay between 4 and 8 days, open it up wider, between 2, depending on, most of our units are between 2 and 29 days. We have, especially near airports, have a 1-night minimum stay because you'll get filled with those and you'll make money on the turns there. You can add to wish lists. So if there's a group of you and you all have properties, get online, add each other, heart each other's listings. If you have a guest that replies to you after their stay and says, hey, I loved my time with you, my kids love the loft, have an automated setup message that replies to them and says, hey, if you really enjoyed it, we would love to have you back next year for your trip. Go ahead and heart your property so you can find us again.
Cool.
Done. Easy. Log into your platform regularly, which is going to be easy to do. And I want to close with this. How can we help? Home Havens is we pride ourselves on being open books. We have lots of free resources on our website. These are things that we provide. We provide short-term rental management. Again, if you are in Utah, full service, anywhere in Utah, we provide management. Outside of Utah, we're trying to grow very sustainably to keep all of our principles intact. And we'll currently manage anywhere in the U.S. in pockets of 5 units. So if you have 5 units, or you can find others through this strategy who would be interested in management as well, we can do setups and management in groups of 5 outside of Utah. We provide setup services. We have, if you're looking to set up yourself on that website, home-havens.com, you have all of those products that we put in our units available to you for free. We've tested them. We've paid the price to vet them. You get them for free. Those supply lists, additional info there. Soon to be adding that security system setup video so you don't have to deal with any of the coding. You can be walked through all of that. Messaging templates. We provide all of the messages. We send our guests exactly how they've been tested and wording. And we will soon be adding, by the time this class is up, our listing video will be completed editing, so you actually get to watch me personally go through and list a property. Every click, if you're not technical, throw that video on half your screen, list your own on half the screen, and don't miss a step. This is our contact details. Again, home-havens.com. That's our email. Shoot us questions, ask for projections. You can text or call our line. This is our 24/7 line. We're happy to chat with you anytime. Schedule a time to talk with me specifically. We are just more than happy to be a resource for you. How did I do, Mitch? Did you learn something
Amazing.
today?
Oh my gosh, Lauren, that was so awesome. Thank you so much.
You are so very welcome.
It's been such a pleasure to have you in the studio today, and holy smokes, what a treasure trove of information.
I know a stupid ton about it.
Yeah, you have so much knowledge here. And honestly, I mean, I've never met anybody that has such a refined system around Airbnb and around the air cash flow strategy. So it's been a real pleasure and a real honor to have you in the studio today. Thank you so much. I know, the students out there that are listening, they are so much smarter because of the information that you shared with us today. I know I am. I think I learned more from hearing you present this class than I have from any other practitioner instructor that we brought in, partly because of my naivete in this particular niche. Like I told you, I'm the investor, right? I do just those things. But also because you've done a really good job of refining the system. So, well done.
Well, good. Well, I'm glad that your properties are under our system, right?
Me too. And we're going to push more your way because, man, that's just impressive. So the information's here on the screen, and we're going to leave it here until we log off of this class. Make sure you guys reach out. At the very least, use Home Havens as a resource. Go explore their website. There's tons of value on there. And if you're so inclined, if the air cash flow strategy is really something that you're going to get into and take seriously and do professionally and do it at scale, you're going to need a property management company. At least reach out to Lauren and have a conversation with her about the prospect of working together, because like I said, I've never met someone as professional in this industry. So guys, thank you so much for your time. I'm so excited to chat with you in future classes. This wraps up our air cash flow management class. We will see you next time. Now go out and make a lot of money.
Bye.